Good morning, children. Welcome to the English class. Unit 2 Supplementary The Red Headed Lake. Children, do you like to hear stories? Yes, we all like to listen stories. Today, we are going to learn a detective story. Detective story means a story which a detective tried to solve a crime. For example, Tupparivalan and Yamaika Nodigal. Have you seen these movies, children? These movies are based on a detective story. The Red Headed League is one of the 56th Sherlock Holmes short stories written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It first appeared in the Stand magazine in August 1891. Children, first let us see the characters. Sherlock Holmes, a famous detective. Dr. Watson, a doctor and a friend of Holmes, Sherlock Holmes. Jabez Wilson, the shopkeeper with red hair. Vincent Spaulding, Wilson's assistant, also known as John Clay, an assistant in the shop. Duncan Rose, Spaulding's accomplice, a man with red hair. Mr. Jones, a detective from Scotland Yard. Children, are you ready to hear the story? Let's start. Dr. Watson visits the apartment of his friend Sherlock Holmes. He finds Detective Sherlock Holmes is talking to a client. Who is the client? Mr. Jabez Wilson, the shopkeeper. Holmes asked Dr. Watson to hear the unusual story of the client. Who is the client? Mr. Jabez Wilson. Wilson says that he runs a pawn shop. Once his assistant Spaulding showed him an advertisement about the Red Headed League. He said that Wilson could get a salary of £4 a week if he joined the league. League means group. At once, Wilson met Mr. Duncan Rose, who is the head of the league, and got appointed there. Why they chosen the name the Red Headed League? Because Mr. Duncan Rose, the head of the league, had red hair. After got appointment, Wilson attended the work regularly. He had to do some copying work from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. After 8 weeks, he found that the league was closed. He was so disturbed by the thought that someone had been playing a practical joke on him. So he came to Sherlock Holmes for help. Let's read this play extract to know the happenings. Scene 1. Spaulding. Can I help you? Holmes. Yes. How can I get to the stand? Spaulding. Third on the right and fourth on the left. He goes back into the shop and closes the door. Holmes. He's a clever young man, Watson. Watson. Is he? Why did you ask about the stand? You know London very well. You wanted to see him. Holmes. Did you notice his trousers? Watson. His trousers? No, but I saw you hit the ground with your stick. Holmes. My dear Watson, this is not the time for discussion. I must go and look at the road behind Saxe Coburg Square. You had to go to work. Watson. Yes, to the hospital. Holmes. Right. But I want your help tonight. Come at 10 o'clock. Explanation for scene 1. Holmes accepts this task. He goes to Wilson's shop. Which is the Wilson shop? Pawn shop. Pawn shop means nagai adagu kadai. While walking, Holmes hits the ground outside the shop with his walking stick. Then he knocks on the door of the shop. Now Spaulding comes out and asks, "Can I help you?" Holmes just pretending the Spaulding. Why he pretending means he can't do the investigation straight away. So just pretending the Spaulding, he asks for the location of stand. Stand means beach. Spaulding shows the way. Again he goes back into the shop and closes the door. Holmes said to Watson, "He's a clever young man, Watson." And Watson asked the question, "You know London very well. Then why did you ask about the stand? You wanted to see him." Holmes replied, "Did you notice his trousers? I sees that the leg of his trousers are soiled." Watson said, "I didn't notice that, but I saw you hit the ground with your stick." Holmes said, "This is not the time for discussion, Watson. I had some work behind this shop. You had to go to the hospital, but I need your help today night at 10 o'clock. Watson accepted. "Yes, I want to go to the hospital. Let us go for the work." Scene 2. The strong room at a bank with many boxes and crates in it. Holmes, Watson, Jones, and a policeman are on stage hiding behind some boxes. "Holmes, is everything ready upstairs, Mr. Jones?" Jones, "My men are waiting at the front door of the bank and near the shop." Holmes, "Good. Now we must be quiet and wait." He put out the light. The strong room is dark, but we can see the men waiting behind the grates. Nothing's happened. Watson looked at his watch. Watson whispering, "It's 11:15, Holmes." When Holmes, "Shh, don't spoil our investigation." They see a light coming through the stone floor. Suddenly the stones give way. First, a hand with a gun comes out of the ground. Then another hand. Spaulding comes out, followed by Rose. Spaulding to Rose, "Now, have you got?" With his light, Holmes comes out from the behind his box and hits Spaulding's arm. Now the gun is on the ground. Rose quickly gets back into the tunnel. Jones wanted to stop him, but he cannot. Holmes, "You can't get away, John Clay." Spaulding, "No, but Rose, my friend." Holmes, "There are 3 men waiting for him at the other end." Spaulding, "You think of everything, Mr. Holmes. You are very clever." Holmes, "So are you, John Clay. Your red-headed league was clever." Explanation for scene 2. Holmes and his men are at the strong room in a bank. They are hiding behind some boxes. It is about midnight. Holmes asks everyone to be quiet. All of a sudden, they see a light coming through the stone floor. The stones give way. A hand with a gun comes out of the ground. Spaulding comes out, followed by Rose. Now, Holmes appears from behind the box and hits Spaulding's arm. The gun falls to the ground. Rose quickly goes into the tunnel. Tunnel means an artificial underground passage. In Tamil, we say Surangapadai. But they catch hold of Spaulding. Spaulding is actually John Clay, a notorious thief. Notorious means famous for some bad qualities. Good quality means we called a smart boy or good boy. But bad qualities we called notorious. Holmes says that Rose would be caught by their team members at the other end of the tunnel. Scene 3, Sherlock Holmes study. Holmes and Watson are sitting on chairs. Holmes. There was never any red-headed league. The villains wanted Wilson away from the shop for some hours every day. Then Clay saw the color of Rose's hair and thought of a red-headed league. So when Wilson went to work in their office every day, they had time to make their tunnel. Very clever. Watson. So Spaulding is John Clay, the notorious thief. When did you first know that? Holmes. I suspected when Spaulding was happy to work for off wages. Why? I thought. Spaulding often went down to the cellar. What's he doing down there? I thought. Tunnels. Is Spaulding making a tunnel? I thought. To another building. Watson, you saw me hitting the ground with my stick outside the shop. Watson. Yes, now I understand. You wanted to know if the cellar was in front of the shop? Holmes. Yes, I did. And it wasn't. The cellar was behind the shop. Then I saw the man Spaulding. I recognized him immediately. Did you see his trousers? They were dirty. Watson, why? Because making a tunnel is dirty work. Watson, very clever, Holmes. Holmes. Then I went into the next street at the back of the shop. And what did I see? The bank. Watson, the bank, yes, of course. Holmes, why is that young man making a tunnel? I thought. To get into the bank's strong room, of course. Watson, but why tonight? How did you know? Holmes, because they closed the office of the red headed league. The tunnel must be ready, I thought. And Saturday is a good day. The bank doesn't open on Sunday. It would have given the thief enough time to get away. Watson, laughing, but they didn't get away. Holmes, you were very clever. Holmes, in a serious tone, that's very true, Watson. Scene 3 is the conclusion part because scene 1, Holmes start the investigation. Scene 2, he caught the thief. Scene 3 is the twisted point because here only Holmes tells how he identified the thief and how he suspected Spaulding is a thief. Let us see. Holmes tells Watson about everything planned by Spaulding and Rose. Both of them wanted to dig a tunnel from Wilson's office to the strong room of the bank at the back. Strong room means a room in a bank designed to protect valuable items against fire and theft. They needed some time to dig a tunnel. In order to keep the owner, Wilson, away from the pawn shop, They started the Red Headed League. So, when Wilson went to work in their office every day, Spaulding started digging the tunnel. So, when Holmes met him at the door, his trousers were dirty and soiled. Holmes says that why I suspected Spaulding because he was happy to work for off wages and he often went down to the cellar. Cellar means lower ground floor or basement. இப்போ நம்ம வீட்டில் மாடி ரூம் சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, வேஸ்ட்டு திங்ஸ்லாம் போட்டு வைக்கிறதுக்கு, அதே மாதிரி ஃபாரினர்ஸ் வந்து வேஸ்ட் திங்ஸ் போட்டு வைக்கிறதுக்கு பேஸ்மெண்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதுதான் செல்லார்னு சொல்லுவோம். He often went down to the cellar. So only I was hitting the ground with my walking stick to find out whether there was a tunnel beneath. But the cellar was not in the front of the shop. It was behind the shop. And one more clue to suspected Spaulding is a thief. When I saw him, the leg of his trousers are soiled. So immediately I recognized he is the thief. Now Watson asked Holmes how he knew that the robbery would take place that night. Holmes said that they closed the office of the Red Headed League. That means the tunnel must be ready. And it was Saturday. It was convenient to the robbers as the bank did not open on Sunday. It would give the thief enough time to get away. On hearing this, Watson was amazed at the intelligence of the detective. He said that Holmes was really clever.